Hachette Audio presents A Simple Habana Melody from When the World Was Good. Written by Oscar Hijuelos. Read by Fabio Tassoni. Forward. A Simple Habana Trajectory by Arturo O'Farrell. In January 2024, I spent a week in Habana, the land of composers Moisés Simons, whose life inspired elements of A Simple Habana Melody, Ernesto Lecuona, and indeed, the protagonist of this novel, Israel Levis. I was touring around Habana Vieja, gazing upon El Capitolio, Parque Central, Teatro Nacional de Cuba, Teatro Karl Marx, and, of course, the neighborhood of my father's childhood, Vedado, with its stately homes, expansive streets, and plethora of banyan and royal palm trees. My father, Chico O'Farrell, was a famous composer widely considered to be one of the architects of Afro-Cuban jazz. The practice of layering jazz improvisational practice, jazz harmonies, and jazz structures over Cuban rhythms such as mambo, rumba, and cha-cha-cha. He was also a dear friend of the late Oscar Hijuelos. My father originally moved to New York in the 1940s, but relocated permanently in 1964. He had a ritual in which he'd turn off the lights, sit in front of his stereo, fix himself a duas and soda, and listen to everything from Masson to John Coltrane and back for a solid 2 to 3 hours. So, in our household growing up, music was the campfire around which we circled for warmth. I remember being 11 years old and getting on the M104 bus to go to the Manhattan School of Music Preparatory Division, armed with my Bach preludes and Mozart sonatas. I remember watching my father composing in the little studio in the back of our apartment, a cigarette burning in the ashtray, a highball close by. I remember watching him conduct and rehearse and conduct. I remember the crazy parties my parents had that lasted late into the night, with guests from all walks of the Afro-Cuban jazz world. Crazies like...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?